You're listening to World of Empowerment Radio, your station for practical spirituality in a changing world. And here are your hosts, Aingeal Rose and Ahonu.
Well, you are very welcome back. I am Ahonu, and you may remember from a previous episode we did called The Movie Script of Aging, Dying and Death. Well, in that episode we discussed the planes of existence before life, the planes of existence during life, and the planes of existence after death. And you might remember we spoke about the possibility that our reality might be likened to being in a movie theatre. And we mentioned that this dreamscape was the same thing that the Course in Miracles talks about when it says we should make our lives a happy dream as opposed to a sad and upsetting one. They alluded to this as being a dream. So we've used the metaphor of the movie theatre to build on this possibility. We are in the movie of our lives. We are the actors and the actresses. We are the movie, and we're such good actors and actresses that we've made it all so believable for us and for our audience. That was the previous episode, and it concluded where we said we'd come back and explore the possibility of what it would be like if we were to be the director of the movie instead. So let's look at that possibility now. Most of the time, we are so immersed in our roles as players, actors, actresses, stagehands, we don't remember it's a movie anymore, but the director does. The director knows all the time that it's a movie. The director is involved in every aspect of the movie, of the making of it. So let's step back from our perceived role as an actor and imagine for a moment we're now the director. Let's consider ourselves to be the director of our lives. Let's become the creator of our own reality. As the director, we've set up all the scenarios. We've ordered the backdrop, the lighting, the crew. We've created the atmosphere, the environment, the tension, the drama, the excitement. We've created the whole thing to give a certain impression, to give one actor a life of joy and happiness and another a life of misery and difficulty and sadness, or whatever, depending on the level of consciousness of the actors and the actresses. Instead of being told what to do in your life, you, as the director, call the shots. You say, let's leave this bit out, or let's put this bit in, or let's grow this guy's character, or let this scene be violent and this one loving. Let's dwell more on this pose, that aspect. Let's focus more on that detail. Let's bring out this characteristic in this actor because he or she causes something to happen in another actor. This is what a director does. The director directs the action, directs the outcomes, tells the story to give the maximum impact. And so it is with our lives. But remember, you, as the director, know where the stage door is. You, as the director, are creating the film. You, as the director, can walk into the movie theatre of your life at any point in time and say, oh, this aspect needs to be better, or that characteristic of mine should be improved, or let's take the focus off that and put it on this instead. Maybe at the previews of your movie, you, as the director, say, yeah, you should have spent more time with your family there. Or, next time around I won't do that. Or, I learnt something for our next movie. Or whatever. But you get the point. How do we become the director? Well, we first have to master being an actor. We've seen that in countless films through the years and through the history of Hollywood. We've seen how people just don't walk into the position of director or just assume that they will sit in the director's chair. They come up through the ranks of being an actor, an actress, And they've gone through all the different jobs in the movie making business. So they understand how it works. They understand the stage, the setup. They understand drama. They understand timing. They understand voice. They know the musical score. They know their technology. They know the cameras. They're familiar with lighting, and they know location. They understand their creation. But most of all, they understand how to make an illusion. What did I just say? They understand how to make an illusion. And they understand how to make the illusion believable. That's what a creator is. And that's what you and I have done with this reality. We are the directors. But we didn't realize we were directing our own movie. I now know that I've been acting instead of directing. Until now, I have felt powerless to change anything in my daily life. I have felt inadequate in many ways, not realizing that I was capable of making changes in my own life, not realizing that I was the one in control of the whole thing. So let's step outside the stage door for a short while so we can realize that we are the directors. This is one thing that Aingeal Rose and I like to do. We like to give practical spirituality in a changing world. And this is one way we do it. We step outside. If you go into a little meditation, you are then stepping outside the movie theatre. In that place of conscious awareness, in meditation, you can do all kinds of things. You can fly, you can walk through walls even. You can shrink to the size of an atom. You can be in two places at once. And you can do seemingly impossible things. Did you ever consider that these are the same things that masters of consciousness can do? You can do all these things because you're no longer bound by the confines of the movie theatre. You're free. You can walk around, you can run, you can meet other directors of other movies and share your stories. There's lots of other things you can do too, and lots of other ways that you can express yourself out there. And one way to go outside is by practicing what we call quantum jumping. And this is a technique whereby you can metaphysically jump from one movie theatre to another, or one reality to another. And you jump straight out of one drama into a comedy, or out of one adventure into a thriller, or from a horror movie into a fairy tale. So we'd like to invite you, if you'd like to participate in that, if you'd like to learn that technique, do please contact us, because we'd love to teach you, and it's really easy. It's not something that you have to come back time and time again to learn or to practice. It's one-off. You learn it once and you're good to go, and then you can sail away into the sunset. You can jump from reality to reality, from dimension to dimension, and explore yourself as the creator of the universe. So contact us and we'd be delighted to send it to you. So that brings us to the end of this little episode today. I hope you've enjoyed coming on this reality journey with me, so that you can explore being the director of your own movie. We appreciate you being with us. On behalf of Aingeal Rose, I want to thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to Aingeal Rose and Ahonu on World of Empowerment Radio, your station for practical spirituality in a changing world.